Whoa, glad you could join me today. Thank you for stopping by. I was sitting here wrapping some old Christmas presents here, and it got me to thinking, how can we help somebody become a prepper that's reluctant to become a prepper, and try to be subtle about it? Now, I'm going to need a lot of your help because your comments down below are going to help other people in the community, okay? Along with myself. Now, one little thing that I do is with my grandchildren. Every year for Christmas, I usually give them some kind of a flashlight or some kind of a light, okay? Usually in the form of a flashlight. Now, why flashlights? Well, because if it's dark, you're not going to see anything, and it's hard to get anything done in the dark. And prepping doesn't always happen during the daylight. Sometimes we got to do things at night. That's my theory behind why I give them a flashlight. There's that one time when the power is going to be out, and they're going to need to or try to do something, and they're not going to be able to see what they're doing. So anyway, some of the things, if you have something like that you do every year, something kind of, semi-annual or annual or birthday, maybe at their birthdays, let us know in the comments down below. And what do you think about my thoughts on as far as the flashlights go? Now, say you have a relative that thinks prepping is, they're never going to need it. Something you might think about getting them is a car kit. With the jumper cables, or maybe even one of those jump packs. But a car kit, depending on where you live, some people need other things. If you live in a snowy area, maybe put one together yourself with a little snow shovel and a bag of cat litter, or, whatever. A blanket, get them a nice wool blanket, put something like that together. Now, I know they sell kits. A lot of those kits come with those little cheap reflective space blankets. Well, those are fine if you're, in a dire emergency. But what would be nicer is like the army wool blankets. Try to find ones that are at least 80% wool. Another thing you might think about getting them is one of those little buckets like I have with the 7-day meal kit or something like that. Anyway, the main reason of doing this is just because I was wrapping these gifts and thinking about how we can help other people become preppers without really trying to push it on them. Because a lot of people, if you try to push something on somebody, they're going to stand back 100%. If you're very subtle about it, they'll probably still pick up on what you're doing, but they'll be more apt to go along with what it is you gave them. The car kit one is, I think, one of the better ones, because everybody can use a car kit, especially if you have children or grandchildren that are like going off to college or something like that. If they have a car, something like that can become real handy. Speaking of children or grandchildren in college, food basket. You can get them some Mountain House. Throw a flashlight in there. Just different things. The main thing I wanted to jump on here is just get your mind thinking. I know we all have somebody out there that's reluctant. Maybe not so much nowadays, but a couple of years ago when I started this channel, people were kind of, oh, prepper? Oh, they're a dingbat. Now everybody wants to be a prepper. But if they still don't see it your way, ask them how they did on toilet paper last year. Anyway, please in the comments help everybody else out. If there's anything that you think somebody can do to help somebody be more prepared, especially around Christmas time because it's a time for giving, and things that we could possibly give relatives or friends that are very reluctant to put themselves in the category of being a prepper. Anyway, thank you very much for stopping by. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go down, hit that subscribe button, click that little bell icon. That way you'll be notified next time we upload a video, and click the all button. That way you'll be notified of all our videos. Again, thank you for stopping by. Stay prepared.